Against Shinde tonight, Smriti Irani of the BJP. For him, Asaduddin Owaisi of the All India Majlis-e-Ittihad al-Muslimin. Against him, Rahul Ishwar, social activist. For him, Ami Yagnik of the Congress Party. Against Shinde, I am told, though not sure, Aslam Ghani, senior advocate, has been with the NC. For him, Dr. Mehboob Beg of the NC. And for Shinde, Gaurav Bhatia of the Samajwadi Party. The most surprising position being taken on the News Hour tonight is yours, Gaurav Bhatia, because I thought that at least the Samajwadi Party would have learnt its lesson. You tried to do something, didn't you? You tried to initiate proceedings to withdraw 198 criminal cases against Muslim individuals in your state. None of them happened to be a terror accused. At that point of time, you were ticked off by the Uttar Pradesh government. You tried to withdraw cases against two alleged Harkatul Jihad-e-Islami activists in jail for the serial blasts in district courts. You were ticked off by the Allahabad High Court. How then can you take a position defending what Shinde is trying to do? Gaurav.
Without even asking me, you have passed a verdict about, the statement that I'll be making. And what I want to say is that whatever Mr. Shinde has said right now is probably said because elections are near. Congress has been doing it in the past also. One of the senior ministers during the assembly elections spoke about reservation for Muslims just because the elections were near. Now they are talking about Muslim youth who are behind bars just because the elections are nearby. It is not based on any principles. Rather, it is based on convenience. For the Samajwadi Party, when decision was taken to withdraw cases, it was done because there were certain anomalies, and it was found that the police had misused and abused the provisions of CRPC and IPC. And when this was brought to the notice of the government, it was the duty of the government. So
when you do appeasement, you are sincere. And when you do appeasement, you are sincere. When the Congress party does appeasement, it is not. I get Smriti Irani into the debate. I'm opening up. These are first rounds. Smriti Irani, what's your take on Sushil Shinde? And have you overreacted by asking for his resignation?
Let me complete myself. Let me complete myself, Arnab, and then you can get in all the panelists. The point that I'm trying to make is that if the state government takes a decision to withdraw, it is important for you to understand that it has various levels of scrutiny.
Gaurav,
the first level in this case is
Gaurav, it's a very simple thing. It's a very simple thing. The Constitution of India.
If you don't allow me to complete, how will I make the point? I know.
But you're not coming to the point.
And I'll talk about that also and about. I am coming to the legal point if you permit me to speak, Arnab. Just the state government takes a decision because it has certain facts before it which shows that the investigation which has led to the arrest and the trial and the charge sheet that has been filed is not correct. Then there is a process in law. The first stage is when the public prosecutor examines it. If he is convinced...
So, one second, please, Gaurav. Gaurav, I know the process of law. Thank you very much. No, I know the process of law. Thank you very much. I know that you don't...
The most important part.
Politicians would... But don't tell me the prosecution process. Smriti wants to rebut you.
Then the debate can go on in the right... No, I am coming to the most important point where it has to withstand judicial scrutiny, without which no case can be withdrawn. That is very important.
Mr. Bhatia, problem is... The problem is...
to make a comment that the government has been ticked off by these...
Mr. Bhatia...
is unfortunate.
Mr. Bhatia, you see, you want to run with the hair...
They will decide after hearing our argument.
Mr. Bhatia, you want to, as the proverb goes, run with the hare and hunt with the hound. That's what you are doing here. I go to Smriti Irani. The Constitution of India guarantees all citizens the equality to right to equality before the law.
Yes,
Smriti, do you think the Home Minister has violated that?
Any case.
Smriti's turn.
Yes, all cases have been, many cases for other
Smriti Irani on why
falsely implicated with
Smriti Irani on why whether she's overreacting by asking for the Home Minister's resignation.
My response to your question is this, Arnab, and I would request everybody to indulge me for at least 2 minutes. in my response. You have rightly said that the Constitution, specifically Article 14 of the Constitution, says that the state shall not deny equality before law. Article 15 says that the state shall not discriminate on the basis of religion. And I think that a Home Minister who might be having some marginal knowledge of what the Constitution and CRPC is all about, deliberately indulged in a political stunt today. One, to hoodwink a particular community to show that they are sympathetic towards the community, knowing very well that the instruction that he seeks to give is bad in law and will not survive judicial scrutiny. I think there's another reason why I can subscribe to his political stunt. Everybody knows that every time Congress is in a corner with regards to issues which bring about public ire and wrath towards the Congress party, they do a deliberate attempt to change the headline. I would like to direct your viewers' attention to the fact that when a minister in the Congress-led UPA spoke about the fact that Indian Mujahideen didn't exist, just before that statement was given, Times Now and other channels were running very heated arguments about a statement made by Congress representatives stating कि 12 रुपए में 5 रुपए में पूरा पेट भर के खाना हिंदुस्तानियों को मिलता है. To change the direction of the headline, one communal card was played then. Right now, the entire country is...
No, is that your hunch? No, are you doing guesswork?
What his response
is that Smriti Irani's guesswork tonight?
May I finish? Allow me to finish. Arnab, your guess is as good as mine because even a 2-year-old MP like me knows that the instruction that the Home Minister is given is bad in law. I'm not a legal luminary, but I know it is bad in law and will not survive judicial scrutiny.
Okay. Now,
so the only reason why Mr. Shinde did what he did is that it is a political stunt to hoodwink a community. B,
but why?
It is also a deliberate
why try to hoodwink a community? One second. Why? And let's be very clear here. Let's not keep saying community. Let's be very clear. You are saying hoodwink the Muslim community. Let's be very clear. You know, I don't believe in that level of political correctness.
I want to be absolutely clear that the Home Minister of the country knew that the instruction, the letter that he gives is bad in law. He knew that it violates the basic tenets of the Constitution, specifically violates Article 14 and 15. And in the knowledge of the same, he still went ahead and indulged in this political stunt.
So one second. So let's put a question here.
Absolutely no knowledge.
No, let's put a question here to Ami Yagnik and Asaduddin Owaisi. 1 second. Let's get the others in, then I'll open the debate. Gaurav Bhatia, 10 minutes to open the debate. Just be patient for 10 minutes. My question is, I see a hand go up, Mehboob Beg. Now, Mehboob Beg, Ami Yagnik and Asaduddin Owaisi. I put one question to you. Let's take it in turn. First, let's see if Ami Yagnik can answer it. There are 25,000... Sorry, there are 2,54,857 under trials in the country. 66.2% of them are inmates. Right, Ami Yagnik, 69.9% of them are Hindu. If the Home Minister of India were to say that, Mr. Chief Minister, in your state, please take great care that there should be no harassment of innocent Hindu youth by law enforcement agencies. What do you think the reaction would have been?
Arnav,
no, answer the question.
Look at the letter.
No, answer the question. The question is 69.9% are Hindu under trials. Now, I begin on a premise that I think it is blasphemous to divide those who are going through the legal system by religious groups, though Mr. Asaduddin Owaisi and others may want to play along with that. But if the Home Minister of India were to write a letter, Asaduddin Owaisi, you answer me, saying that the system, there is a growing feeling that Hindu youth are being deliberately targeted, that Hindu youth are being deprived their basic rights, that Hindu youth should not be harassed innocent Hindu youth by law enforcement agencies. What would Asaduddin Owaisi's reaction be?
Arnav, can I complete? You asked me a question.
You were dodging my question. Okay, complete. You can give the answer, then the same question goes to Mr. Owaisi.
Arnav, you have to see the letter because it is written after some data has been...
Yes. There are yes. So what?
A lot of representations have come to the central government, and the ministry, after having taken into consideration the representations and the data collected from across the country, has come to a conclusion that
Oh,
there
so
should
the
be
so
some
your
kind
so
of
your
a
so
communication
okay, great. So
to the
your
chief
government.
minister of all the states.
Okay,
No.
excellent.
There
Excellent.
are three words. You should look at the three words. Do not harass, do not persecute and target terror
Ami Agni,
cases.
what are you
We are
saying?
not
Ami
talking
Agni.
of
Ami Agni,
69% of Hindu
what are you saying? The
cases.
Batla House encounter is a classic example of playing up fears of persecution and victimization, despite the courts having found the encounter to be genuine. The NHRC, on the instructions of the Delhi High Court, investigated the matter, found the encounter to be genuine. The Delhi High Court upheld the report. You did politics over it, and you continue to do politics over it. Asaduddin Owaisi, do you have an answer if the Home Minister of India were to write a letter that, you know what? There is a feeling, something as subject, there is a feeling that Hindu youth are being persecuted. What would your response be?
Do you want me to answer? Or
I want you to answer. No, let him
Congress
answer. Let him answer. Let him answer. This question is to Mr. Owaisi now.
Mr. Arnab Goswami, you are a very learned man. Let me tell you that you must have heard the name Robert Martin. And Robert Martin has written the social conflict theory, in which he has said that social discrimination always happens with the minorities. Second point.
I know. One second. Am I discussing some? Are we in the academic discussion tonight?
No. You Mr.
Are we in academic discussion tonight?
I would earnestly request you. No. Do you want me to complete? At least please show me the same courtesy and respect and patience which you have shown Raj Thackeray while interviewing him.
I wanted you to answer the question. Raj Thackeray answered my question, but Asaduddin Owaisi wants to dodge my question. Answer the question, Mr. Owaisi.
I know.
No, if you want to dodge the question. No, Mr. Owaisi.
Can you?
Mr.
No,
Owaisi,
I'm not
the question.
dodging. You
don't want to answer.
Me,
you want to answer the question.
Allowing me to answer the first question which you have posed to me. See, either you give me a set of questions and please be quiet for a minute or two, or then you keep on throwing questions.
Yeah. So
at me.
Mr. Owaisi, 1 minute. One second. You said a few things, right? So let's get one thing.
This is your third question.
No, 1 second, Mr. Owaisi. Mr. Owaisi, don't be so risky. I have asked only one question, and I assure you, Mr. Owaisi, I've done the Newsar program for the last many years. When I discuss a news story, I don't discuss academic theories. There are other channels you will find in our country where you may find, instead of the news story being discussed, you'll find academic discussions. People who watch the news want a straight reply to a straight question. A straight question to you is this, and I repeat it for your information, that if the Home Minister of India were to write a letter that there is a feeling that Hindu youth are being targeted, and please don't target Hindu youth and do not allow this to happen, and ensure that Hindu youth are not targeted, how would you react? I see your hand go up. I hope that is for the straight answer.
Yes, I'll give you a very pointed and straight answer. Law does not discriminate on the lines of religion, number one. Number two, Article 21 is a right to life. Third point, you have empirical evidence, which I'm going to give it to you, which clearly shows that miscarriage of justice has happened with Muslims. Why I say that? Take Malegaon blast of 2006. Why I say that? Let me, Arnab Goswami, please let me complete. Why I say that? Makkah Masjid blast of Hyderabad. Why I say that? Because in Malegaon blast, the people who were accused were also jointly accused for 7/11. Why I say that? Because your own Times Now channel has shown Yasin Bhatkal and another accused doing a recce of putting a bomb in a train in Mumbai. I remember seeing Times Now. Mr. Arnab Goswami, you have clear-cut examples wherein
unlike you,
evidence has come out. Let me please.
No, unlike you.
Please allow me to.
No,
complete.
but then I have to go to the others as well.
Allow me to complete. No, you don't want to hear the truth. You don't want to hear the truth.
The truth has two sides, and sometimes it is bitter.
What you are saying is the gospel.
No, Mr.
Sorry, we have not. You have not called us here to listen to your lecture.
Mr. Asaduddin Owaisi. Mr. Asaduddin Owaisi, I will now remind you of something. I'll remind you of something which you will not like to be reminded about.
Please.
which you say,
I know,
which
please
you
go
say,
ahead. Allow me-
which you say,
allow
1
me
minute,
to
Mr.
answer.
Owaisi, let's get the record straight tonight. Which you say before you come on a program, let me not be asked any questions about my brother. And I'm raising that question very specifically. 1 minute, Mr. Owaisi. Now you don't interrupt me, right? Do not interrupt me, Mr. Owaisi, because Mr. Owaisi, there you are, Mr. Owaisi. There you are, Mr. It's not between you and me. There is a question of context.
I will come to your program.
There is a question of context. Mr. Owaisi, calm down. Mr. Owaisi.
It's only going to be you and me. I challenge you, do it. I will come. Come on, you do it.
Hey,
you fix the day and time. I will come with all the things.
And I wanted you to. You didn't come.
You want to bring all your followers who accept and you ask leading questions to BJP spokesperson.
Mr. Asaduddin
I challenge
Owaisi.
you to do a one-to-one program.
Mr.
I am
Owaisi.
there for you, Mr. Arnab.
Mr. Owaisi, one.
I will never
no, Mr. Owaisi, I will not. I will not. I can question you. I am
ready.
I am
ready to
Why
do
are you
it.
getting so
You want to
provoked?
do it now? Let us
Why
do it
are you
now,
getting
Mr.
so provoked?
Why waste time for another program?
1 minute,
Let us
Mr.
do it
Owaisi.
now, Mr. Goswami.
1
Why are
minute.
you running away?
Mr. Owaisi.
Why are you running away? We'll
Mr.
do it
Owaisi,
right
I
away,
mentioned.
right now.
I just
am
mentioned.
ready for it.
Mr. Owaisi, I just mentioned your brother,
No,
and there
I
you go.
am telling you, I'm also mentioning.
There you go.
You don't
No,
want to show the same respect which you show to Raj Takre.
Mr. Owaisi, the question is of context tonight. The question is of context. Please understand this. Nothing is in isolation. And the reason I raised the question, and allow me to complete, don't interrupt me there. The reason I raised the question about your brother was because you at that time were talking about the context, and a lot of your party leaders said there is a context to whatever has been said. It's been taken out of context. I say tonight, and I take this question next on our panel to Rahul Ishwar, who's here with us. These moves cannot be seen in isolation. It comes in the backdrop and the context of Shakil Ahmed and Rahman Khan's comments on the Indian Mujahideen and other minority-aimed schemes. I mean, we have had the Minority Affairs Minister saying, we don't know if the Indian Mujahideen exists. So there is a deliberate attempt to play the religious divide. Rahul Ishwar.
Community or a religion to it, you are insulting that religion and all the other religion. If a person is innocent, as Owaisi is saying that there has been miscarriage of justice, of course, in many cases in India there has been a miscarriage of justice. There has been Hindu cases, Sikh cases or Muslim cases. But don't we understand, are we fools not to understand that this is appeasement? Are we fools not to understand that there is an election taking place? Are we not intelligent enough to understand that there is a different intention of Honorable Home Minister Shinde behind it? So let us not communalize it. We, the youth of India, wouldn't want this. We want all the innocent to be innocent, to be left,
on
to
the
be
debate,
supported by the state government.
On the debate tonight, next speaker, Dr. Mehboob Beg.
Whole project.
Dr. Mehboob Beg.
And one important point is you are inspiring a victim complex among our Muslim brothers.
I see.
Muslims are not victims in India. And
Exactly.
remember, it is a dangerous argument.
Exactly.
Back in 1947, we paid the price for this victim complex.
Exactly.
There is no victim in India. There has been miscarriage of justice in many cases. Let that not be a Hindu case or a Muslim case.
Dr.
Let us
Mehboob
be
Beg.
Indians and let us not have this communal victim complex which will in turn backfire
Open debate in
and
5
create
minutes.
more negativity. It will break our secularism. It will create more communalist poison in our people's mind.
Well, you know what happens here. Open debate in 5 minutes. I have never seen Asaduddin Owaisi nod his head as often as he's done right now. But there is a valid point where neither he nor Ami Yagnik nor for that matter Gaurav Bhatia can ignore tonight, which is, Dr. Mehboob Beg, that by putting such a directive, the Home Minister is playing up a sense of persecution and victimization among the Muslim community. If, for example, there is a specific case that the Home Minister is concerned about, he can pick up the phone and in your state, in Aslam Ghani's state, he can speak to Omar Abdullah and say, Mr. Omar Abdullah, I think there's been a miscarriage of justice. I think this person is being persecuted because he's a Muslim. And I have prima facie facts to prove it. But when he writes an overall letter to all chief ministers saying there is, Muslim youth should not be targeted, he's only playing on a sense of persecution and victimization of the worst kind.
Arnab, Arnab, let me respond. There is let's accept this, there is a widespread perception amongst minority community, that's Muslim community, that they are being harassed unnecessarily because they belong to a particular community, which is dangerous. We should be corrected. But is this the way to go about it? I'm sorry, perhaps not. because directives will not help. Directives will not correct this perception, and it's very important for a democratic, secular country like India to correct these perceptions. These perceptions, no minority in India should live with these perceptions. There is there was a commission, Sarkaria Commission. Has that been implemented? Has it been started getting implemented?
No, what is perception
no.
is a...
There was a bill, very important bill, communal violence
no,
bill.
one second. Perception,
nobody is worried
perception
about
is a very
Nobody
dangerous thing,
in a
isn't it? No,
hurry
one
to
second.
Get these things implemented.
If perception is the issue, if the rationale behind such a directive is that there is a perception that some NGOs, Aslam Ghani or some Muslim groups have been complaining about persecution, then the other side will say, somebody else will say, you know, people from some other community also feel that we are persecuted. Or every single community will say we are persecuted. Will then the Home Minister of India write a letter saying there's a feeling in the Sikh community that they are being persecuted?
No,
where will we stop? Where will we stop? Is this expected of Home Minister Aslam Ghani before we are opening up? Aslam Ghani.
You are right.
Arnab,
Aslam Ghani, let's call a spade tonight.
Yes, please.
May I come in now?
Please listen.
Yes.
Listen, Arnab, I am feeling disturbed on the way the discussion is going on. You see,
Why?
it's a very simple point. I think what in the heat of the election patience, the leadership and the people are making such statements which is really harming the interests of the country overall. I don't know what they intend by saying all these things, but I certainly feel that this is creating a divide between the people and from the highest constitutional level and the governmental level. I would definitely understand that yes, there may be different cases where probably one can point out, as Mr. Owaisi was pointing out, but then you see, Arnab, there is a case decided by a Supreme Court, that is D.K. Basu's case, which gives certain guidelines and protection against the illegal arrest and illegal prosecutions. And nobody can say that in this country it is only that D.K. Basu is being violated only in case of Muslims and it's not being violated in case of other people. There are hundreds and thousands of cases every day coming in court where both
But
are
why?
the people, the Indians.
Why is the Congress party allowing it?
Please.
Arnab, may I come
Why is the Congress party allowing it?
Hold on.
Why is the Congress party allowing that something that Jawaharlal Nehru himself would have opposed?
Arnab, hold on. This is what I am telling you. It's a very unfortunate situation. We have not to make such utterances or even like it's a directive.
Well, we have.
And these directives, one wonders that how you can do it on a religious basis. I understand. I know what happens in Kashmir. I know what happens all over. There are cases, as Mr. Owaisi referred. But then this is not
Aslam Ghani and Mehboob Beg. Aslam Ghani and Mehboob Beg, let me ask you point blank. How many times do you stand up and say there is a perception that the Kashmiri Pandits have been dealt with in the most unfortunate manner? That there is a perception that the Kashmiri Pandits still continue to be victimized. You see, the point is this, and this must be said to everyone, including Ami Agnik Asaduddin. You can't cherry pick. If you can't cherry pick,
Arnab Goswami.
Now, don't get provoked. I said a fact.
There cannot be more a bitter example you are giving. You are quoting. You see, whatever you are referring about Kashmir Pandits, they are our brothers. They are victim of something different. They are not victim of state. They are victim of militancy. They are not victim of state.
I believe
state
tonight
cannot victimize.
I believe tonight I saw a couple of hands go up. We are going into the open debate round. I'm opening up once again. If any counter questions are there from our panelists, may I know?
This is a strange argument.
I would like to just come in.
One at a time, please. The first counter question going in from... No, 1 second. I want to open up the open debate round by asking Smriti Irani whether she wants to counter any of our other panelists. Because on the panel tonight, it's 2 versus 6. Smriti Irani to any of our panelists. Smriti Irani's turn.
Arnab, I wanted
Smriti's turn, please. Smriti, please. Smriti, please.
Which unfortunately I shall have to repeat Mr. Owaisi's words that you have no patience for us.
No, there is 1 second.
Absolutely no patience for us.
Aslam Ghani,
you don't want to listen to anything.
Aslam Ghani, I do.
Yes, you are. Smriti Irani has made a point in a detailed way. And when I am trying to say something, you are not prepared to
No,
listen.
sir, you have made your point.
That is not done.
You have said that this is unfortunate.
No, you have refused to hear me. I am telling you repeatedly that in a civilized society, such type of directions cannot be given by the government.
I agree with you.
Understand what I'm saying?
I agree with you.
Or I have to make something more clear.
I agree with you. But I also would like to point out about the selective cherry picking of political parties only on those people who they think can form vote banks. This is vote bank politics at its worst. Smriti Irani is answering tonight. Smriti Irani, it's time to counter you. 1 second, I've given you your turn. Smriti Irani, counter question. We are opening up the debate. Smriti, please, 1 second. Aslam Goni, have patience, please. Smriti Irani.
No, why I'm not speaking is I don't want that gentleman to say that you're unfortunately or favoring me out of turn. If the gentleman is done speaking, allow me to speak now.
No, Smriti, you please carry on. You have got that privilege. You have got that privilege.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead now.
I think there are 2-3 points that need to be made and emphasized time and again on Times Now tonight. To every Indian watching, irrespective of what the Home Minister of India says, an Indian cannot be a minority in his own country. All Indians are equal under the law. That is what our constitution says, and that is what is essentially a belief of every Indian watching this show tonight. And I would like to say that Kashmiri Pandits are not only victims of militancy but also indifference of the state.
1 second,
that
please.
is my humble point of view.
That's an ignorant statement. I have got
But what is equally...
Aslam Goni, she heard you out, and the next counter will come from Asaduddin Owaisi. Yes. Let him come.
Now, may I add what I consider also blasphemy on behalf of the Home Minister of India. Through this instruction, the Home Minister of India subscribes illegal intent and prejudice to the action of every police officer in this country, along with those investigative agencies which seek to prevent crime and who seek to provide justice through proper procedure under the CRPC.
How does he?
His very presumption that people of a particular community or youth of a particular community will be stopped by the virtue of their religion is blasphemous, Arnab. I think the one question that you asked with regards to the amount of Hindu detainees, let me add to that. According to a Ministry of Home Affairs report circulated during the NIC meeting, it was said that more Hindus died and were injured under the Congress watch in this country. I want to ask the Congress, has any Hindu or organization made a representation saying that there is a prejudice against Hindus?
That question goes now. If the question is asked to the Congress, Ami Yagnik is responding. Ami Yagnik.
May I come in?
Ami Yagnik, why are you giving a religious color to those who are facing investigation?
Yes.
No, why are you doing that?
Arnav.
Yeah.
Arnav, do not give a wrong message. Tell the spokesperson of the BJP not to give a wrong message to the country. The directive says that do not harass and target the youth of a minority. I do not want to take up any issues today because the debate is not for that. There is ample evidence and there is ample data. I did not interrupt you. Please bear with me. Please bear with me. Please bear with me. I did not interrupt you. Please bear with me.
Don't shout.
There is ample data and ample representation that there is targeting and across the country. And I do not want to come out with data of a particular state, and it does not befit the BJP spokesperson.
No, come out with data. No, let's have it. Let's come out with the data. Ami Yagnik, I'm challenging you tonight. Come out with the data. No, I'm saying come out with the data. I'm saying come out with the data. I'm saying come out with the data.
Why don't you come out with the data?
Miss Ami Yagnik, the count.
Allow me to put forth a piece of data.
1 sec. Ami Yagnik. Okay, actually, Smriti, go ahead. You want to put a counter data to Ami Yagnik. Go on, please. Go on.
Let me just allow me, irrespective of the religion, if the question pertains to only illegal arrest and unlawful detention, then in a response to a question in the Lok Sabha in May 2013, the Home Minister of India responded on the floor of the House in Lok Sabha that the maximum amount of illegal arrest and unlawful detention is happening in states which are either ruled by the Congress party or Congress allies. That is a matter of record. Ms. Yagnik or any other person can go and check it on the Lok Sabha website.
Point is taken, but I still don't get. I told you
that I do not want to take the. I do not want to take the debate to a different angle or a level. We have enough data and the spokesperson should know where the data comes from.
No.
About your data.
Data. Why don't you produce it?
Arnab, I would like
Data,
to
why
come
don't you
in.
produce it?
No, we
You're
are-
simply saying you have data.
No,
Why
there
don't
is-
you bring
you
the
see-
data?
you see,
Let
Mr.
us have another data.
No, Miss Ami Agnik, you see, this is, you must understand what's
But
going
this
on.
is just a
Miss Ami
directive.
Agnik, 1 minute.
This is just a directive.
Miss Ami
Can
Agnik,
please-
do you realize-
can you please be careful. This
Miss-
is just a
Miss Ami
directive.
How
Agnik-
can the Home Minister give a
Why
directive
only
knowing
be
very
careful
well
with one community?
that law and order
Why
is a
only
state
be
subject?
careful with one community?
No, we see, let's,
the Home Minister
before you
giving a
try and
directive
counter
is that
data
in
with
law?
data, there is a
Arnab,
more
may I come in?
fundamental question which needs to be answered, which nobody, Gaurav Bhatia has no answer,
You
nor
think
does
people
Mr.
of this
Owaisi.
country do not realize he's indulging
Nor
in
does
political
Mehboob
would
Beg.
like to come in,
And if
if
I'm
you
not
allow me.
mistaken, Mr. Owaisi is a lawyer.
Arnab, can I come in?
1 second. Oh, Mr. Owaisi is a lawyer.
Can I come in?
Gaurav is a lawyer. Mr. Mehboob Beg, I don't know if you're also a lawyer, but at least two out of the...
I wanted
I
to
am a
come in
doctor,
to,
I am a
you know,
medical
just-
doctor.
You're a doctor. So there are two lawyers on the
I'm trying
panel to
directly
these two
answer your
lawyers
question.
tonight. My question is the following. The Supreme Court of India, Asaduddin Owaisi and Gaurav Bhatia, in that turn you can reply, has said very clearly, the bench comprising Justice Sadasivam and B.S. Chauhan, when Prashant Bhushan stood up for an NGO and said that the Batla House encounter has shaken the faith and confidence of a large section of a community. You know what the Supreme Court bench said? The Supreme Court bench was very angry. It said, and I quote, you need not identify any sections of a society. Criminals are criminals. Why do you want to identify a community? The Supreme Court rejected this while talking about the judicial inquiry into the Batla House encounter case. Therefore, it is proven, Mr. Owaisi, that the highest court in the
I
country,
think
Mr.
very late
Owaisi
now,
takes that
Arnab, you
question.
are coming
The
to the
highest
point
court in
which I
this
tried
country
to
is
make.
against identifying individuals who are under trials on the basis of religion. I don't need to quote Jawaharlal Nehru. I can quote you what's happened in the court recently. Mr. Owaisi, your response.
Mr. Arnab Goswami, I am by academic qualification, I'm a lawyer, but I'm sure that you are Lord Denning as far as the knowledge of law is concerned. Please understand that you talk about Pandit Nehru. Why have you forgotten conveniently what Pandit Nehru said, that the majoritarian communalism is more dangerous to India than the minority communalism? Okay. Now coming to this third question, please understand, please. I know you have a lot of questions to answer, to put to me. I am giving a specific example. Yasin Bhatkal was shown in the best bakery, in the German bakery, in the Mumbai railway case. I am telling you, Mr. Goswami, what is the case over there? Khatil Siddiqui, you have 13 Muslims who have lost 7 years of their life for Mumbai railway blast. I mean, okay, don't accept as Muslims as far as Indians are concerned.
So who is
they're
telling you
Indian,
not
right?
to take specific
Don't they deserve
cases?
Justice? No.
This is a letter to all
Let
chief
me
ministers.
complete. Can you please allow me to complete, Mr. Arnab Goswami? Let me also criticize Mr. Shinde also. Mr. Shinde and Mr. Mehboob Beg will please agree with me that, and the BJP spokesperson will agree with me, when Mr. Advani was the Deputy Prime Minister and the Home Minister, he had formed a central and a state committee for Kashmir for Public Safety Act. Shaukat Bakshi, Mr. Arnab Goswami, was in prison for 12 years. Why? Because he had dug the pitch for India-West Indies match. This committee of Public Safety Act, it went into it, released Bakshi after 12 years. We are saying the same thing. You have empirical evidence wherein X community has been targeted. You have quoted NCRB figures of 22% of Muslims being under trials. What is the population of Muslims as far as 2001 census are concerned, Mr. Goswami? It is 13%. 17% under trials. How many get convicted? Let your team, your research team, give you that record immediately of under NCRB, how many Muslims are convicted.
I can tell you right now, I don't need a research team to tell me that. 17.75% of the convicts, 17.75% of the convicts as per the NCRB are convicted.
What is the population of Muslims? What is the population of Muslims? Please tell me in India. What is the population?
What is the argument you are trying to build out of that?
14% is the population. Exactly, that I am coming to that. Please allow me. The first point what I was trying to make about Robert Martin, there is a social discrimination. BJP wants Muslims to wear burqas. BJP wants Muslims to wear skull caps.
Smriti will respond. Smriti.
But now...
No, I get your point. No, you have a point there. Mr. Owaisi presents a point tonight. Mr. Owaisi's response is coming from Smriti Irani's...
And let me complete. On 7th of October, Mumbai High Court is going to hear a PIL. Please, I would request Times now to cover that PIL on 7th of October. The facts will come out.
Mr. Owaisi,
facts will come out. You will know.
Mr. Owaisi,
that will corroborate what I'm saying over here.
Mr. Owaisi, I have no dispute on specific facts, but on the generalization. But I would just, please, no, 1 minute, Mr. One minute, Mr. Owaisi. The problem with you, the problem with you, the problem with you,
Muslims are being targeted.
Mr. Owaisi, do not give a religious color to everything, much as you may want to.
You can speak, you can ask me questions about Hindus 69%, and when I reply, it becomes...
You had no answer to that.
Please, Vasara Goswami,
you had no answer.
It is called in law of evidence. Don't break the shield.
You had no answer to that. You had no answer to that one. I asked you 4 times. You did not answer that question.
I can give an answer. I am not here to convince you.
If the Home Minister of India asked a question, if the Home Minister of India were to write a letter to the Andhra Pradesh governor and to the Andhra Pradesh Chief Minister, where you are saying that there is a feeling that Hindus in the state of Andhra Pradesh are being persecuted, and hence you should be very careful in ensuring that no Hindu youth are persecuted, because there's a growing feeling they are persecuted. Mr. Asaduddin Owaisi, would you not call that majoritarianism? Would you not call it utter communal majoritarianism?
No, do you want me to answer that? I will answer.
You would call it majoritarianism.
Please tell me. If you want me to answer, no. Let me answer that. Mr. Arnab Goswami, if it is backed by empirical evidence, I will stand by. I am telling you my point, my contention is backed by empirical evidence, whether it is Malegaon.
So there are 2 ways of looking at it. Asaduddin Owaisi presents an argument tonight. Smriti, one second. I like arguments that are backed by empirical evidence, and an argument put by Smriti Irani. Pay attention to this. A challenge thrown to you on the News Hour tonight is a statement of fact by Asaduddin Owaisi, who says, as a follow-up to my first remark, that 21% of under trials in the country in 2012 are Muslims. He says, what are the NCRB data on the number of convicts? And I say to him that the number of convicts is 17.75%, which shows...
You are again asking a leading question to the BJP spokesperson.
Mr. Owaisi, don't jump the gun. I have not come to my question again. The problem with you is...
BJP panel over there.
The problem with you is...
You cannot take sides over here.
The problem with you is... The problem with you is...
Yeah, no, I know. I am a problem to many people, including you. I'm happy with that.
Mr. Owaisi, the problem with you is your anxiety to try and preempt my question.
It doesn't matter.
No, 1 second. Mr. Owaisi, for once I'm asking a question, please listen to the question. Don't preempt my question. I can assure you none of the politicians on the panel can guess my question. I don't do guesswork. The question to Smriti Irani was this. No. 1 second.
You can praise yourself.
Patience, sir.
You can praise yourself. It's your show.
Patience. Mr. Owaisi, listen to my question. I seek your indulgence. Mr. Owaisi says, Smriti, tonight, that the number of convicts is less than the number of under trials. In other words, that a large number of the arrested Muslims are released by the courts, which is perhaps an indication that the charges against them are weak in the first place, or they are potentially being framed. He uses this argument to link it to his first assertion that there is an intrinsic bias in the system against members of the Muslim community. Your response, Smriti?
Well, there is an admission by Mr. Owaisi on your channel tonight that he has knowledge of the law. I am not a legal luminary, but I would like to ask him 2-3 questions. Firstly, I'm sure after the study of law, I don't know whether he received a license to practice it, but while obtaining that license, I'm sure he took an oath of upholding the Indian Constitution. Now, I'm sure he understands that no thesis, no doctrine by Denning or whosoever supersedes the Constitution of India. I'm sure from personal experience, Mr. Owaisi knows that irrespective of the blasphemous, completely outrageous and illegal speech made by his own brother, even his own brother received the fruits of due process of law, and there was absolutely, I'm sure Mr. Owaisi would say that there was no victimization in that case. I would also like to assert here, Arnab, that irrespective of the communal card being paid by not only a Congress leader but also by some panelists on your channel tonight, I would like to join cause with Rahul Ishwar as a citizen who says, let us reaffirm the idea to every Indian watching tonight that we are a truly secular state where everybody is equal under the law, irrespective of the political stunt being indulged in by the Congress-led UPA, which is also finding support in the voice of Mr. Owaisi.
Do you want me to answer?
May I come in,
No, that-
Arnab, now?
Do you want me to answer?
No, strong counter comments
I
made by you.
didn't ask you
Arnab.
any questions, sir. I have absolutely no expectation of an answer. I just made a statement.
Mr. Arnab Goswami, do you want me to answer?
Go ahead quickly before I'm opening up the debate to the others. So, Mr. Owaisi, I give you a minute to
You have
answer.
a one-on-one with him. Because it seems that he is
No,
more
at
inclined
least
towards that than having a full-blown panel discussion.
No. You please allow me at the minimum courtesy
Arnab,
of 1 minute, madam.
my turn.
You
Yes,
see,
sir.
I'm not going on a hunger strike to remove Modi. Please understand that. You have raised an important point about a speech. I would request you that why don't you join Mr. Arnab Goswami? Let us do a show on hate speech. Is dharti ko sambal hona padega on 5th of December 1992? Who said this? Who
Mr.
said
Owaisi,
Quran
if you're answering
छोड़ो
questions,
या फिर
can you
भारत
please
में
tell
रहो?
me
No.
first
Now,
whether every
I
Indian
am
is equal
replying.
under
No,
the Constitution of
please.
India or not? Or
I
is
am-
special
I am-
provisions
Now,
to
if
be
now, if
made
anyone
by
thinks
religion
tonight,
and
no, if anyone
to be
thinks
done on the
tonight,
basis
Mr.
of
Owaisi,
religion.
if anyone thinks tonight, I go to
let
Gaurav
me
Bhatia because we are going away. No, 1 second, I will not allow this
If you want
discussion.
to debate, sir,
This discussion tonight, I begin.
I'll be more than happy to join you
The
in any
debate,
that you want.
the debate tonight, and I am strongly against and I condemn. I strongly am against. Mr. Owaisi, 1 minute. Can I tell you one thing, Mr. Owaisi? Now let me say this, please. You will respect the fact.
Arnab, you
that-
only want to hear all this. You
What,
only want to hear
Mr.
all
Dhoni,
this.
Mr. Dhoni, I have to say
I'm
something to
sorry.
Mr. Owaisi.
You
You
must
let me
please
say
close
something.
this debate. It is in the interest of country. You close this
Mr.
debate.
Ghoni, 1 minute.
You stop
I'd
this
say
debate.
one thing. Mr. Ghoni,
You
1
want
minute.
to- You want only to hear the extreme
Mr.
thing.
Ghoni, I
You
would
want
like
hear
to say,
extremist only.
Mr. Ghoni, 1 minute. I'm going to Gaurav Bhatia next, but hear this. Hear this much tonight from me, please, loud and clear, and give me a minute. That even when the entire nation, allow me 1 minute, even when the entire nation was condemning
Can I respond?
what Asaduddin Owaisi's brother had said, this channel never allowed a repeat of what his brother had actually said, because we will never allow any communal propaganda on this channel. The subject for tonight is about
you
what the
are
Home
allowing
Minister
it.
said.
You are allowing it.
Question
You
is
are
to
allowing
Gaurav
it,
Bhatia.
Goswami.
Gaurav Bhatia,
I
you
would
support
like
the
to come in.
government? You support the government?
You can ask. I would like to first respond. I've been hearing all the panelists. I would like to say a few things if you allow me to.
Go ahead.
Yeah. First of all, the right to have a fair trial, and if there has been an unfair trial, unfair detention, illegal detention, then withdrawal of that case is a right of every citizen. What Ms. Irani said is completely correct. That if there is a false case against a person, irrespective of the religion, that person is entitled for withdrawal of that case, and that is the duty of the state government. Even leaders of the Samajwadi Party have said that all the false cases that have been slapped against various persons would be withdrawn, and cases are being withdrawn, not just from one particular community, but cases against other persons from various communities and religions are also being withdrawn. Now, two examples I would like to just point out. One was of a juvenile who was 15-year-old, and he was being tried under the Explosive Act and for charges of sedition. Now, when he should have been tried under the Juvenile Justice Act. Now, the state government intervened and has filed an application for withdrawal. In another case, and an arrest was shown after 10 days. And it was
Gaurav,
actually the person was
Gaurav, are you
arrested
trying to
from
change
some
the
other
subject?
place.
Are you
Now,
trying to
these
change the
facts
subject?
came to the knowledge of the state government.
Are you trying to change the subject?
No, I'm not. I'm just giving you examples.
Are you trying to change
Because
the
you make
subject
this
so blatantly?
allegation against the Samajwadi Party. Arnab, please. Arnab, allow me to. This allegation is made against the SP government that we are withdrawing cases. So I'm just placing some facts.
Gaurav,
that, a person
Gaurav,
who was probably
Gaurav,
arrested
this-
from some other place,
Gaurav,
and when this fact came to the knowledge of the state government, it was
Gaurav,
the duty of the state government
Gaurav,
to
this is
ensure that
sounding
the
very
withdrawal
fake.
takes place.
Now,
this is...
this is sounding allow me.
Yeah,
Gaurav,
to you it might be, but
Gaurav, not that it
would
might
rather
be.
honest.
Not when it
Okay?
might be,
Even
because
if
when
it appears to be fake.
when your state government,
I would be honest, okay?
No, when
Yes.
your state government is virtually complicit in allowing riots to happen in Muzaffarnagar and not act on time, and when rivers of blood flow in your state and communal riot after communal riot, the state keeps quiet. No,
Arnab,
one
it
second.
is a subject matter of another debate. I think we have debated Muzaffarnagar on a number of occasions.
The state
I was
government
just trying
gets
to
nothing
place
more. Now you are shouting me down.
examples where-
The state government
No,
gets
Arnab,
nothing more than a
Arnab,
rap on the
I'm
knuckles
not.
from the central
I
government.
was listening to your entire debate.
The state government.
I wanted to just place two examples where material came before the state government and a person was being prosecuted without sufficient data, and therefore the state government
I think you're
acted.
moving away. I think you're moving away. Mehboob Beg wants to come in. I go across to Mehboob Beg. The question tonight is this, that Sushil Kumar Shinde and the Ministry of
how
Home
am I
Affairs have been
moving
playing
away?
the minority
I
card.
was giving you.
Gaurav, 1 minute.
There was a youth who was
Gaurav, 1 minute.
from Azamgarh, but shown to be arrested from Barabanki.
Mr. Gaurav Bhatia.
And the due process of law was not followed. When these facts came to our knowledge, the state government acted to withdraw the case.
Mr. Gaurav Bhatia, in September, for the first time, the government released data of riot victims identifying religion. In May, the centre set up special courts to take up cases registered by the... 1 minute. In March,
Actually,
the
that
Home
is not
Minister...
correct,
You
Arnab.
don't want to listen,
Actually not
Gaurav.
correct.
You don't want to listen to the uncomfortable truth.
When did the... No, I'm just counter asking you. I'm asking you a question. When did the state government release any data on the lines of religion?
Please, that's why you don't hear. For the first time, the Home Ministry identified the religion of victims in communal violence.
And I'll stand corrected if I'm
No,
not
for
aware.
the first time, I'm telling you, the state government, you stand corrected, but that's what I'm telling you, you are not listening. There is a pattern now to this central government and this Home Minister. It identified the victims of communal violence on the basis of religion. And Shinde's comments on saffron terror are known.
Central government, not the state government.
And the same Home Minister...
Parliament people were identified by religion.
The same Home Minister said...
so accuse the central government.
Did the Home Minister...
Accuse the central government.
Gaurav, did the Home Minister say anything when the Minority Affairs Minister said that he doesn't even think the Indian Mujahideen exists? You not expect a decent, Home Minister to step in and say this is rubbish? What kind of language is the Minority Affairs Minister using? Why were you silent then? Why didn't you speak then? Because you are supporting them? Because they are supporting you in Lucknow? You are silent when a cabinet minister says, I don't know if the Indian Mujahideen exists?
The Congress spokesperson will answer that. I can only speak for my party and for the government.
That's passing the buck.
I can't speak for the Congress. I started by saying that the Congress is playing in the hands of a few people. They want to appease a particular community without even genuinely being concerned for
You are in business
that
together.
That is how I started the debate.
You are in business together.
Arnav.
Please,
You're in
Arnab,
business.
don't make such wild allegations
What's
against
allegation?
the party.
You are in political
I've
business
refused all
together.
of
Where's
those
the allegation?
with empirical evidence.
It's a cold fact.
Arnab.
What empirical evidence? You are in business together in Delhi and in Lucknow.
I am criticizing the statement of the Home Minister, and I'm saying the right to equality is of every citizen.
If you think
Withdrawal
so, pull
of
back
cases should
support,
happen in each and every
then why don't
case
you ask for
irrespective of
Shinde's
caste and
resignation?
religion.
Ask for
if
Shinde's.
there is
Are you
enough
asking for
data.
Shinde's resignation?
Arnav, can I come in?
Are you
please?
asking for Shinde's resignation?
Arnav, can I...
Is Mehboob Beg asking for Shinde's
Let
resignation?
a party decide what they have to do
No, so these are two parties that are supporting the NDA. No, is Mehboob Beg asking for Shinde's resignation? No.
No, why? How can it be decided by you?
No, I'm asking you if you're true to your
How can it be
conviction, why don't
decided
you
by
and
you?
Mehboob Beg ask for Shinde's resignation? Mehboob Beg, will you?
Can Times Now
Arnab,
decide
can
Times Now can ask you a question, no? Times Now can ask you a question, Mehboob Beg.
I think directive to the state should have been very specific and not a generalized thing. It should have been very specific. These are the 10 cases, these are the 20 cases pertaining to a definite state, and please correct them. Please address these issues. Making a generalized thing will not solve the problem.
No, but you know what?
This is a problem, and the best way to address
You know what? Rahul Gandhi came out and said that the ordinance was rubbish. He said it should be torn down. Now, people would want to know whether Rahul Gandhi thinks that this is also rubbish.
No,
1 second. whether this is also rubbish. That Rahul Gandhi should come out and tell us whether this is rubbish, because the government fought for the ordinance and then it had to do a U-turn after Rahul Gandhi spoke. So the question goes to Rahul Gandhi tonight. Does he think that dividing the country on the basis of religion is inappropriate or not for a Home Minister to do?
Can I come in, please?
Ami Yagnik. Ami Yagnik.
Can I come in?
Arnab, can I come in for a minute?
Ami Yagnik.
Yes. Arnav, this is a letter just asking the state governments to see that they do not target or harass a particular community youths, and that is because there is data and representation to the central government that such youths are being targeted. Let us not become state specific. There is ample evidence that there is a particular state where this is being done.
You are playing it down now like you were trying to play down the ordinance.
There is, and so the state government can very well answer to that
Sir,
letter.
he's the Home Minister of India.
We are not doing that, but we will be cautious.
He's the Home Minister of India.
But no, don't give it a communal color. No. That
He has
cannot
a
be the
response.
issue.
He's the Home Minister of India. He's not the Home Minister of any particular community. One second. Let's be very clear tonight. Aslam Ghani wants to come in after that. Smriti Irani.
He
Aslam
is the
Ghani.
Minister of the country. Yes,
He is the Home Minister of the entire country, of all Indians, of all religions, castes and communities.
And that is why this letter.
Where he cannot identify on the basis of one religion.
This is a letter.
He have a political compulsion. Keep your politics aside. Fight your election. Don't compromise the country.
At the same time.
Aslam Ghani.
Actually, you see, unfortunate thing is English is not our language, and I think these phrases being used, whether you are referring to Rahul Gandhi or you are referring to the Home Minister, I would have appreciated, see, looking in the position in the Kashmir, the way it is going, the way the youth are being targeted illegally, I would have appreciated if the Home Minister would have made a reference to the youth of Kashmir. He would have said, five boys killed in Shupian, 22 days Shupian is closed, and no media speaks about it. I would have appreciated. You cannot say it on the basis of the community. You can't say on communal basis.
Yeah, but so you can't do on the basis of governments don't work on the basis of perceptions, and the country wants to know whether Rahul Gandhi Rahul Gandhi also believe Shinde is right. Rahul Gandhi will have to tell us what is Rahul Gandhi's view on this. Rahul Gandhi could contradict. If Rahul Gandhi could contradict, if Rahul Gandhi could come out and contradict the ordinance, then Rahul Gandhi contradict the Home Minister. This is a test case tonight. Smriti Irani, last word to you. Last word to Smriti Irani.
What Rahul Gandhi has said, that's a very correct thing, but he could have given it in a...
I'm saying, why can't Rahul Gandhi speak on this? If Rahul Gandhi believes... Does Rahul Gandhi believe that...
opposed the ordinance.
Does Rahul
Gandhi could have said that we have given a second thought to it. The public opinion is that it is not going to be in the interest of public. So I request the government to withdraw it.
Aslam Ghani, Constitution of India, 1949, equality before law, Article 14. Does Rahul Gandhi believe that Sushil Kumar Shinde's comment is ultra-virus of the Constitution of India, which guarantees all citizens equality before the law?
I don't agree with this.
Smriti Irani has the last word tonight. Where is this going to go? Is this a one-day debate? Is this a one-day debate and we move on? Smriti?
I think that this political stunt was indulged in only so that the debate topic can be shifted and the headline can be changed. I never knew that in my life I would ever hear a panelist say that maybe Rahul Gandhi does not understand English that well. And I'm sure, Arnab, just like you and me, a lot of people in our country are waiting with bated breath to see whether Mr. Gandhi will come out, look at Mr. Shinde in the eye and say absolute nonsense. But what also needs to be answered tonight, which none of the Congress allies have answered on your show, is this: that we have a Home Minister in our country who believes that Indians are not equal under the law. We have a Home Minister in the country who believes that the state should discriminate on the basis of religion, specifically when it comes to the criminal code.
That is not the point.
Sir, allow me to speak my own line. Sir, I am aware of the fact that the Home Minister wants to squash
when your PM candidate himself is a divisive figure.
Article 15, but permit me
Do not bring
Sir,
Article
I
14 in the
completely
picture.
understand that the Home
Do not bring
Minister-
that. It is a legal language.
Yeah, I completely.
Your PM candidate
You know,
himself is a divisive
Ms.
figure.
Yagnik,
I'm sorry. I
Ms.
don't agree with
Yagnik,
this.
Ms.
I'm sorry, I
Yagnik,
don't agree with this.
No,
while
yes, you
Mr.
cannot
Shinde
speak
tries
law
to
here.
overthrow every fundamental right of
On
equality
this debate
under
tonight,
the
I'm
law.
closing with.
What
He has just written a letter.
I think this
You
debate is
already have
important
just
enough for the
written a
country's
letter.
top political leaders to come forth, whether it is Mr. Rahul Gandhi.
Unfortunate.
Let there be a debate.
Parties of the Indian society.
Let there be a
are only
debate.
indulging in criminalism and nothing
Let
else.
there be
Nothing else.
a debate
And-
on whether the Home Minister of India has said something that violates Article 14. That is our right under the Constitution to debate that, and nobody, including Mr. Shinde, can take that away from us. We debate that. Will Rahul Gandhi speak
Yes,
on
you
it?
are
Watch the
forgetting-
space.
you are
Fill in the
forgetting
blanks.
India is
Follow the
India.
debate. Back in a couple of minutes with debate number 2 on the News Hour tonight.